Some updates to the Spring Energy Awesome Sauce saga, and Spring Energy finally responds. Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today. Now, not too long ago, I put out a video about the ongoing saga of Spring Energy's Awesome Sauce and how they may not be giving us everything that they are reported to give us. So if you missed that, I'll have a link up here and down in the description to the first video that I had, but here's the TLDR. Let's look at the timeline so far. On April 12th, we had the first thread in which a Redditor said that they were not having the results that they needed from Spring Energy, did some dehydration testing, and found that the carb count and calorie count of Awesome Sauce did not match up what came on the package. On April 17th, a second Redditor decided to replicate the same test results at home with their own dehydrator and using several different types of gels, and were able to get these same results, that Awesome Sauce was not adding up to everything that was on the package. However, different other brands that they tried were matching up to what they had on their nutritional labels. Also on April 17th, another Redditor who is diabetic decided to test their blood glucose after using various types of gels, and after consuming the product received results that are inconsistent with the stated sugars that were on Awesome Sauce's nutritional information. On May 5th, a GoFundMe was established in order to pay for testing 9 different products. We are expecting the results of that test somewhere around June 1st. And this brings us up to the latest updates. On May 17th, a German online shop, SportsHunger, sent some gels in for analysis there in their country and confirmed that when they tested the Awesome Sauce, it was only coming up as 16 grams of carbs as opposed to the 45 grams of carbs that are listed on the label. I will have a link down to that Reddit post below, which also has a link to the Instagram post and some translations from German into English. And so, presumably to get a statement out ahead of the June 1st results of the GoFundMe test, Spring Energy finally put out an emailed statement to everyone on their email list. I'm going to put a picture of the email up here. I'm also going to be reading this for you. Spring Energy was created by athletes and for athletes. We are deeply connected to our community and understand the importance of nutrition and always strive to create high-quality, whole food-based sports nutrition products. Despite being a small business, our products have been instrumental in empowering athletes globally in their quest for excellence. In early May, we submitted Awesome Sauce for third-party caloric and biomolecular analysis. Although the results indicated that on average, our products deliver the designed nutrition value, we recognize weaknesses in our processes and ingredients which can introduce unwanted variations in some batches. To mitigate those variations in our small batch production, we decided to modify some of the formulations, revise and innovate processes, and reevaluate ingredient sources. These changes will bring higher quality and more consistency to our products. Enhancements of our products aim to stabilize their nutrition values are on the horizon, and within the next few weeks, you'll see the results of our efforts. A new and improved version of Awesome Sauce will soon be available. We are confident that these adjustments will elevate the quality of our products, further supporting athletes at all levels in achieving their peak performance. Nature offers the optimal blend of nutrients, and real food consistently provides everything necessary for outstanding performance. Our relentless pursuit of harnessing the finest from nature continues. And the next day, Spring Energy provided a lab test to a Redditor. I will put the results up here. I will also have a link to the original thread if you would like to look at it a little more closely. And it shows 150 calories. Still not the 180 that they are showing on their packaging, but somewhat closer than the other Redditor's tests have shown. Note, however, that the moisture content of Spring is half of the moisture content found in all the other tested samples. Redditors also pointed out that the email and the test seem to indicate that Spring is blaming the inconsistency in numbers on an inconsistency within the actual cooking process of these gels. At this point, I would like to point out that in the description for the GoFundMe, they have indicated that they will be using several different packages of Awesome Sauce from across different lots and different batches in order to account for inconsistency within the creation process. Spring Energy's lab results also led to more questions within the Reddit community. For instance, if they stated that they got back the right averages, why not share a result that meets the 180 calories per packet that they are claiming? Second, how large was the variation between different samples? And third, this packet tested by Spring Energy had half the water content of the one done by the initial Redditor, which is not exactly a small variation between two different packages. Other people pointed out in the comments that people that dehydrated the gels got around 70% water content, and now when Spring tested, then they are coming up with only 29% water content, which is about the thickness of maple syrup, which doesn't really match up at all with the consistency of the actual awesome sauce itself if you've ever used it. So as of May 28th, Jason Koop, who is a runner, endurance coach, and head coach of CTS Ultra Running, decided that he was going to do his own evaluation as well. He sent Awesome Sauce off to a commercial food lab for analysis. The results that he got, I'm going to put up here on the screen, and again, I will have a link down in the description if you would like to get a closer look at them yourself. However, I'm going to point a couple of things out. First of all, the report is for 100 grams, which would equal 2 packages of the awesome sauce. So in order to get the information for 1 package of awesome sauce, you would need to divide the numbers here by half. But the most telling ones were the actual caloric content of it was 75 calories versus 180 calories listed on the label. And when he looked at the carbohydrates, 45 on the label, his lab testing only turned up 18 grams. Again, this is consistent with the other results that Redditors have gotten both in lab tests and in at-home tests. And in a final update to the story, as of the recording of this video on May 29th, Spring Energy, for a portion of the day, removed the nutrition information from the Awesome Sauce product page on their website. Hours later, it was restored with no changes made to it, but I do find it a bit interesting that it was erased for a period of time. So there you go. Those are the latest updates to the Spring Energy Awesome Sauce fiasco that is still going on today. We are expecting some results from the GoFundMe testing anytime now. Hopefully by June 1st, we should have the first part of the information that we need. GoFundMe backers are going to get the information emailed to them first, and afterwards they will release their information to the general public. So there you go. That is a quick update on everything that has happened since the last Spring Energy video. I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it keeps you up to date on all the running content I have coming out all the time. You could also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I will see you later.